Hello children, welcome to the virtual class. My name is Shraddha teacher and today we will be doing a lesson here through the virtual training center of the Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai under the work from home sessions. And as usual, I am your English teacher, Shraddha teacher. Okay, so what is the lesson that we are going to do today? It's a beautiful story and it will teach you something. Okay, this story, it is going to teach you something which you should apply in your life. That means this is a story with a moral. Alright, so let us see what the name of the story is. The name of the story is It's Only a Matter of Practice. Practice means what? Doing something again and again till you become an expert at it. Alright, now when you were in the younger classes, when you were in the first standard, you did not know how to write ABCD, but then you went on practicing and practicing, and today all of you can write ABCD beautifully. You can even write small words and sentences, isn't it? So, in this story, we will talk about how practice makes you perfect. Okay, and there is one more moral to the story, even that we will talk about, but let us first see what the story is about. Okay, so listen to what I am saying, try to catch the words which I am using. We are also going to see the meaning of some words. All right, at the same time, enjoy the story also. So the name of the story is It's Only a Matter of Practice. Now, this is a story based in ancient China. Now, when you see this picture, it will give you an image of the country which it belongs to. Now, just like when you say Taj Mahal, you think about India. When you say China, you think about the Great Wall of China. So, this is a picture of the Great Wall of China. And this is a story which has happened in ancient China. Alright, so let's see what the story is about. So the story is about this young person called Chen Yaozi. Okay, he was an archer. Now there was this person called Chen Yaozi who used to shoot the bow and arrow, and he was very good at it. So in this picture you can see how Chen Yaozi is using his bow and he's shooting the arrow, and the arrow is gone and hit the bullseye. Alright, now what is the bullseye? The center. See the arrow here on the screen for you? The white arrow moving, the center of this target is called as the bullseye of the target. Okay, so Chen Yaozi is one of the characters in our story, one of the people in our story. Now what happens with Chen Yaozi? I told you he's an archer. So who's an archer? An archer is a person who shoots with bows and arrows, especially at a target as a sport. Now archery is a sport which is followed even now all over the world. Okay, India has got very good archers and we have won medals also at the international games also. At international level games, archers from India, they have won various medals for our country. So an archer is a person who shoots with a bow and arrows, and he shoots at a target. So see here in the picture, you can see the targets here. Okay, so who is the archer in our story now? The archer is Chen Yaozi. Okay, so now let's see what Chen Yaozi used to do. He used to precisely hit the target. Precisely means exactly. See how he has hit the target? He is supposed to hit the arrow on the yellow part of the target, and exactly he has hidden the yellow part of the target. Okay, so as we see the story, we will also see some difficult words or new words in the story. So now Chen Yaozi, we know he was an archer and he used to do archery and he used to hit the target exactly. Then what happens in the story? He loved to show off his skills to people. So now he was a person who was very, very proud. Okay, so he knew something and he used to love to show it off. Show it off means do it in front of people so that people would see him and appreciate him. So he was a very big show off. Okay, there is nothing wrong in doing something that you know, but doing something just so that people will look at you and people will notice you is not a very good habit. Okay, so it is said that showing off is not a very good habit, but our friend had the habit of showing off his skill of archery. Okay, so what happened? He used to gather people around him. See, like this, he used to gather people around him and he used to shoot his bow and arrow, and people used to look at him and people used to clap, and that used to make him very, very happy. But then what happened one day? An old man carrying gourds of oil that were hanging from a long cane on his shoulder stood. One day, when he was doing this showing off thing to people, in the middle of all the people who were there was this old man. So if you can see here, you can see this old man standing here, and see, you can also see the cane on his shoulder, isn't it? So this old man, he had a cane on his shoulder, and from that cane there were two gourds which were hanging. Gourds. So gourds are what? They are a kind of vegetable. Okay, in India we eat these vegetables a lot. We say dudhi, okay, and then we eat pumpkin, that is, we call it kaddu, all right, and then we eat the bitter gourd, that is karela. Then we eat the ridged gourd, that is turai. So these are all kinds of vegetables which, when you remove the seed, you get a hollow space inside it. Okay, so see, these are the different kind of gourds. Gourds. So there are different kinds of gourds. You have bottle gourds, which is this dudhi or the lauki that we call. Okay, the pumpkin is a kind of a gourd. Pumpkin is what? Kaddu, that red color vegetable, orange color vegetable. So these are all different types of gourds. They are nothing but they are vegetables. Okay, but in China, what they do is they dry these gourds and then they fill them with something. They use it as containers. Okay, just like we keep oil in bottles, we keep salt in dabbas. In the same way, these people, instead of using glass and instead of using plastic or wood, they make use of these gourds. So they dry these gourds and then they put them in the sun. They dry it properly. They remove all the seeds from inside and then they use it as containers. So our old person in the story, he was using these kind of gourds to carry oil. Alright, so you can see these two gourds hanging from his shoulder. So he used this to carry oil, and there were these two gourds on his shoulder when he was looking at our friend doing a lot of tricks in archery. But what did he do? Did he do anything? No, he was very quiet. Okay, he just stood quietly and he watched him, and he neither clapped nor did he utter words of praise. Okay, he just looked and he stood and he looked at him. All right, he did not say anything. He did not clap like the others were clapping, and he did not say wah wah, shabash also like the others were saying. Now, what happened here? The archer, he felt very insulted. Okay, he felt, array, all these people are praising me and they are clapping, and this old man, he's not clapping. And what is he saying? He's just saying, just a matter of practice. Just a matter of practice. He's keeping on repeating the sentence. Just a matter of practice. He's not even supporting me. He's not praising me. So our young archer, he got very angry. He was very upset. Okay. And what did he do? Chen Yaozi, he challenged the old man. What did he tell the old man? Oh, so you're so smart? So you think you know more than me? I'm shooting this arrow so well, and you are not even praising me. You are just saying that practice makes you perfect. It is a matter of practice, you're saying. So he said, I'm very angry with you, and now I'm challenging you. So the old man accepted Chen Yaozi's challenge. And what did the old man do? He set down the empty gourds on the ground. Okay, the cane which he had on his shoulder, he picked it up and he put it on the ground. And then what did he do? He did a very wonderful thing. Okay, he placed a coin with a hole on the mouth of the gourd. What did he do? See, there's this coin. Okay, it's an ancient Chinese coin, and these coins, they had these small holes in the middle. All right, the gourd already has a very small opening. Can you see here? This is the opening of the gourd, very small one. On top of that, what did the old man do? He placed this coin on the small opening. So now the opening becomes smaller. Now the hole in the coin is very tiny, isn't it? He placed the coin on the mouth of the gourd. And then he did a wonderful thing. What did he do? The old man stood up. He took some oil in his ladle and he began pouring the oil into the gourd from a height. Can you see? Sometimes when you try to pour tea into the glass, it falls out, isn't it? But this old man, he stood up and he took some oil in his ladle. Ladle means the spoon. And he began pouring the oil from top into the gourd. And remember, the opening of the gourd is also very tiny because he has already kept a coin over there. Oh my God, this was such a wonderful thing, isn't it? And what was even more wonderful was that the oil went straight into the gourd, okay, through the hole in the coin. And there was not a drop of oil which could be seen on the gourd. So the oil went straight into the gourd through the hole in the coin. When the old man had finished filling up the gourd, he lifted up the coin. Not a trace of oil could be seen on the coin also. So the oil went straight through the hole. So see how much of practice he must have done. Chen Yaozi was aiming an arrow at a target. Alright, this man was also doing the same thing. But Chen Yaozi was very proud, and this old man was not at all proud because he knew that it is only because of practice. And see, he started showing it to everyone around. And people who were watching the old man, they were left speechless. Speechless means they could not say anything. They were very shocked and they were very surprised. Okay, so the people who were watching the old man, they were left speechless. And what happened to our friend, the hero of the story, Chen Yaozi? He never showed off or boasted about his skills as an archer. So he learned a lesson. Chen Yaozi, he learned a lesson that there is nothing great in what I am doing. I have just practiced again and again, so I am able to do this. So what lesson do you learn from this? You learn two lessons from this. One is that practice makes you perfect. Now this is a proverb in English. Okay? Practice makes a man perfect. You can see these girls, they are trying to do cycling. See the first picture, she is about to fall. The second picture, she has already fallen. Okay, she will hit the ground now. But in the third picture, you can see she is very happy. She is very confident that she is able to ride the cycle. So if you want to become perfect in riding the cycle, what should you do? You should keep on practicing. So practice will make you perfect. It is not only about cycling. Even if you want to learn to sing, if you want to learn to play music, you should keep on practicing till you become perfect. Okay? And a simple thing like cooking. See? Your mummy makes goal rotis, isn't it? Round rotis. If you try to make these kind of rotis, the shape will be very bad. But does it mean that you will never be able to make round rotis? You will be able to do it if you keep on practicing. So practice makes a man perfect, or practice makes you perfect, is the first moral of the story. There is one more moral in the story, and that is pride always has a fall. So if you are a very proud person, someday or the other you will suffer because of that pride. So you can see the picture here, see the frog. The frog is so proud of himself that he's not looking where he's going, isn't it? And he's stepping into the mouth of the crocodile. So pride always has a fall. He will lose his life, isn't it? If he falls into the crocodile's mouth, the crocodile will eat him up. So pride always has a fall. So what should you do? You should always be humble. Alright? So today, children, we saw the story about how practice makes you perfect. We also saw the meanings in the story, and we saw a few learnings that you get from the story, a few morals that you can take away from the story. So that was all for today, children. Let us meet again in the virtual class of the Brihan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika for some more lessons in English. Till then, thank you so much.